What if true freedom comes not from holding on, but from letting go? Releasing fears, regrets, and burdens can lift you to a new level of peace. Stay with us. You'll discover how surrendering can unlock a life filled with abundance and unshakable calm. Welcome to Tartan Donkey. Today, we explore a powerful yet often overlooked truth, that letting go is the key to true freedom. In a society that urges us to hold on tightly, whether to past mistakes, fears, or expectations, we forget that sometimes release is what sets us free. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with your worries and regrets. Now picture slowly opening the zipper and releasing those burdens. How much lighter would you feel? Throughout life, we hold on to what no longer serves us, unknowingly trapping ourselves. But true liberation comes when we choose to surrender, trust, and release control. Letting go isn't a sign of weakness. It's an act of courage and self-love. It allows space for new opportunities, growth, and happiness. In this video, we'll uncover why releasing attachments leads to peace, resilience, and authenticity. Get ready to discover the transformative power of surrender, because sometimes the most profound strength is in letting go. The burden of clinging. Many of us carry invisible weights, anger, regret, fear, and attachment that prevent us from experiencing true peace. These burdens are often hidden behind a smile or facade, but their impact runs deep. Clinging to the past keeps us stuck in cycles of pain, guilt, and frustration. We replay old mistakes, refuse to forgive, or hold on to relationships that no longer serve us, anchoring ourselves in what is gone. This emotional baggage drains our energy, clouds our perspective, and fuels anxiety. The more we cling, the heavier we become, like wearing a suit of armor made of all our unresolved feelings. It's exhausting and ultimately self-sabotaging. We convince ourselves that holding on to anger or disappointment keeps us safe, but in reality, it keeps us chained and prevents healing. Letting go is a radical act of self-love. It's understanding that true strength lies in releasing what weighs us down. Only then can we move forward unencumbered, open to new growth and happiness. Recognizing and releasing these attachments is the first step toward freedom and inner peace. Why letting go brings freedom? In life, we often hold on to things, past hurts, fears, regrets, or unmet expectations that weigh us down emotionally and mentally. But what if the act of letting go isn't about losing something, but about gaining clarity, peace, and true freedom? The simple truth is, letting go is the key to liberation. When we release attachments, we create space for new possibilities. Holding on to resentment or guilt constricts us, trapping us in a cycle of pain. By choosing to forgive ourselves and others, we dissolve emotional barriers, allowing us to breathe freely and move forward with confidence. This act of surrender lifts the weight from our shoulders, freeing us from the chains of past burdens. Letting go also sharpens our perspective. Instead of being bound by what happened, we see life through fresh eyes, less reactive, more resilient. This inner freedom transforms how we handle challenges, helping us accept the present and trust the process of life. When we stop fighting against what is, we find peace in the flow of existence. Furthermore, releasing what no longer serves us aligns us with our true purpose. It empowers us to pursue passions, build authentic relationships, and live with intention. The emotional weight lifted from letting go unlocks our potential, creating a life filled with joy, clarity, and freedom beyond the material or superficial. In essence, letting go isn't giving up. It's opening the door to a life where freedom, peace, and self-love prevail. The act of release is the ultimate act of self-empowerment, liberating us to become our most authentic selves. The barriers to letting go. Letting go is vital for growth, but many of us face internal barriers that make it difficult. Understanding these obstacles is the first step toward overcoming them. One major barrier is fear of losing control, of change, or of facing unknown feelings. We cling because letting go feels like surrendering control over our lives, even when holding on causes more pain. Attachment to identities, memories, or relationships also binds us. We fear losing a part of ourselves or the security that familiarity provides. These attachments create a false sense of safety that hinders us from embracing change. Another obstacle is guilt, believing that we're responsible for past hurts or failures, which makes us hesitate to forgive ourselves or others. We convince ourselves that holding on to pain keeps us connected or justified. Comfort zones make it tempting to stay in old patterns, even if they no longer serve us. The familiar pain, frustration, or complacency becomes a habit, preventing growth. Finally, societal expectations may pressure us to keep appearances, to be strong, or to suppress emotion. This external pressure discourages vulnerability and the emotional work required to truly let go. Recognizing these barriers allows us to face them consciously. Once understood, we can work through fear, attachment, guilt, comfort zones, and societal pressures, freeing ourselves to embrace genuine liberation. Practical ways to let go. Letting go doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process that requires intention and patience. Here are practical steps to help facilitate this healing journey. 1. Acknowledge your feelings. Start by recognizing what you're holding on to. Suppressing emotions only prolongs suffering. Write down your feelings, anger, guilt, sadness, and accept them without judgment. Acknowledgement is the first step toward release. 2. Practice forgiveness. Forgive yourself and others. Holding on to resentment keeps you tied to the past. Visualize releasing this burden. Imagine forgiveness flowing through your body and affirm, I forgive, I release, I am free. 3. Use visualization techniques. Picture yourself holding a heavy object, then imagine it transforming into light or smoke and drifting away. Envision yourself walking forward unburdened, embracing new beginnings. 4. Journaling and reflection. Spend time writing about what you're ready to release. Ask yourself, what is holding me back? And how can I move forward? Releasing old stories creates space for growth and happiness. 5. Develop a mindfulness practice. Engage in meditation, deep breathing, or body scans. Focus on the present moment. When thoughts of the past surface, gently acknowledge them and return focus to your breath or sensations. 6. Create rituals of release. Physical acts like burning a letter, releasing a balloon, or planting a seed symbolize letting go. Rituals ground the inner process and give tangible proof of releasing burdens. 7. Seek support if needed. Sometimes professional help or talking with trusted friends accelerates the process. You don't have to do it alone. Support can ease the journey. Remember, letting go is a gift to yourself, an act of love and courage. Be patient, trust the process, and know that freedom lies on the other side of release. Benefits of letting go. Letting go brings profound freedom and inner peace. When you release past hurts, fears, and attachments, you create space for growth, happiness, and clarity. This act reduces emotional overwhelm and stress, allowing your mind to breathe and focus on what truly matters. As burdens lift, you'll find yourself more resilient, optimistic, and open to new opportunities. Letting go also fosters self-love and compassion, helping you accept yourself fully. It strengthens your ability to adapt to change and face life's challenges with confidence. Ultimately, the greatest benefit is the liberation from mental and emotional chains, enabling you to live authentically and joyfully. When you let go, you unlock your potential and forge a path toward a more peaceful, fulfilled life. Letting go isn't easy, but it's the path to true freedom and inner peace. When we release what no longer serves us, fears, regrets, attachments, we open space for growth, happiness, and authentic living. Remember, change takes time, so be patient and gentle with yourself. Start small. Release one thing today and notice how lighter you feel. Share your journey in the comments. Your story can inspire others. If this message resonated, like the video, subscribe, and tap the bell for more empowering insights. And remember to check the links in the description for resources and tools to help you on your path. Your freedom is within reach. Embrace the courage to let go and step into a life of greater joy, clarity, and peace. The greatest transformation begins with the willingness to release what weighs you down. Take that first step today. Your new life awaits.